Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be telling you guys what to expect next week for the stock market. Today is Monday. Of course, the stock market is closed, but we got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, okay? But we got some hype things going on with the market. We got Walmart earnings. Everybody's hype about that. Alibaba earnings and some other ones. We're going to be showing you guys the earnings list in a second. I just want to show you guys the overall week. So basically, Apple is up 5%, doing pretty good. Nvidia is up almost 8%. Another one doing very good. We got some good news with Nvidia. Meta up 3%. We did get Microsoft down 2%, but we should see it maybe make a little rebound soon. We got Google down 3%, Google down 3%, my bad. We got Tesla down 4%, which isn't even that bad the way they were moving. We did get a little bit of a rebound. We might get a little bit of bounce. We're going to be talking about that a little bit later when we get to the charts. We got Walmart up 1%. Remember the earnings, and we got some other things. With that being said, let's talk about some news and we'll get to the charts in a second. So, like I said before, Walmart and Alibaba is going to be one of the two biggest ones that people are going to be looking at. We're going to be showing you guys that in a second. But we do got the Federal Open Market Committee, FOMC, will release minutes from its January meeting, potentially offering insights into the future policy. Friday, we got the S&P Global will be publishing a manufacturing and services purchase managers index, PMIs, for February, providing a snapshot of economic activity. Let me actually open this up. I don't know why I'm yapping about it without it even open. We also have a housing data coming out. Basically, the Association of Home Builders Housing Market Index for February is due Tuesday, February 18th, followed by some other housing things. Market trends, we got SPY performing nearly at its all-time high, as you guys seen before. We're going to be talking about that a little bit later when we get to the charts. And investor sentiment, despite a nearly 2-year bull market, there are concerns that the market gains has outpaced typical values, indicating such as large as meme stocks, option trading, and cryptocurrency suggest increased speculation, which could lead to market imbalances and potential corrections. So keep that in mind because we might get a negative trend soon. But with that being said, some key stocks to watch is Walmart. As a retail giant, Walmart earnings report will provide insights into consumer health and rising inflation to recent tariffs. Investors will be keeping an eye on these factors and impacting consumer spending. We also have Rivian Automotive, the electric vehicle manufacturer is expected to report smaller loss with focus on gross profit per vehicle. Also keep in mind that the EV sector, has been decently down recently. So keep that on your mind. But like I said earlier, we got some things. Tuesday, we do got an Empire State Manufacturing Survey. That's probably gonna move the market just a little bit. Home Builder Confidence Index. If you guys are into the housing sectors and stuff like that, that's probably gonna move for you guys. Some other things, we got Wednesday, we got housing starts, building permits, FOMC meeting. Keep that in mind, 2 p.m. That one's probably gonna move some things. So for the market, next one is at 5 p.m. That's not really going to move too much. We got initial jobless claims. This one decently moves the market a little bit sometimes. So you got to kind of see because it can really move with the rate cuts and stuff like that. So keep that on your mind. An hour before market opens on Thursday. We got some SPY stuff on Friday. So keep that on your mind. Some earnings that we talked about earlier. We do especially have Walmart, Alibaba reporting on Thursday, so keep that on your mind. Rivian also reports, so we got some key stocks to look at: Rivian, Walmart, Unity, honestly, and some other ones too. I don't think there's any like other major ones, but if you guys want to screenshot this, you guys can real quick. I think on Wednesday though, I'm not even gonna lie, I think Fiverr is a decent one to look at. Fiverr is a good company to look into. They the e-commerce and everything like that is good. It's a good long-term growing stock. You can probably get some open opportunities with that. But with that being said, let's look at Tesla, because Tesla is honestly looking like a bullish trend, but with some past, we kind of had this movement that is happening now. You know, you have a little downward trend and it keeps on going down for a while. And then we finally have a rebound, but when it rebounds like to new all-time highs, basically. But with that being said, I think we still, just like right here, you've seen it kind of rebound a little bit and then bounce out even more. This was bad news right here, so that's one thing to keep in mind. We try to rebound here. We had probably one of the biggest rebounds we had so far, so you might see it potentially go up, but we did have this big red candle that might drag it down even more. So keep this one on your mind because we might go down, might start bouncing down even more, and or we might make another push to the upside. So keep that on our mind for Tesla. I'm honestly neutral with Tesla. I just want to see how it moves with this mark. either goes up or down, honestly, with Tesla. So keep that one on your mind and on your radar. For Nvidia, Nvidia is looking pretty green, as you guys can see. We recently just had a big sell-off. If you guys aren't in the loop, basically, they've just been having a lot of bad news with chips, the tariffs, and everything like that. But with that being said, we are looking pretty bullish for Nvidia. I'll look at that 140 level. If we can bounce above that 140 level, we could probably get that 143, 145, and then up to that 150. So I'm really hyped to see where Nvidia goes. But if we start going to the downside, we get some bad news or something, look at that 138, 135, 130, and then all the way down below 130, 129, 128. And then even watch that down there at that 124 level, 125, or 124 to 125. It's gonna be key to the downside. We might get a little bounce off there. Spy's looking pretty strong right now. We are like touching highs, and we basically almost broke past the high. So I think Spy is one of those to look at to the upside even more. If you can get some good news, with the video moving up, I think Apple's moving up too, and we got some other bigs, especially Meta. Meta's moving pretty strong. With that being said, I do want to look at Spy at that 611 to that 613, 615, and maybe even 620. But honestly, 620 it might not hit. It might get up to like that 615, and then you might see a big bounce, big correction. But with that being said, I do see it kind of getting a little bit red, the past 2 days, or past day, honestly. It has been getting red, so I really want to see how this opens up. We could probably open up maybe down to 609, 608, maybe even 607, and then you get a bounce up, and or it just opens up and we're green, we just look green. So honestly, pre-market isn't really something to look at. I recommend waiting like 30 minutes after market open just to see where the stock is really going. So keep that one on your mind. Next one I want to talk about is Apple, because Apple has been looking pretty green and has been having some good news with some AI stuff in China. So with that being said, I do want to look at Apple to the upside even more. I do want to see how it reacts to that 250. We can either get that 250, break it, and or get to that 250 and then bounce off of it. But with that being said, I do want to see how Apple reacts to that 250, especially with this good news, with everything that they are doing. They're teaming up and stuff like that. So I'm very pumped to see how Apple goes. I don't think we're going to see it to the downside anymore. If we do, the lowest is probably 240 to 235. So keep that on your mind. Keep those levels on your mind, because we might get to 240, bounce up, and or 235, and then bounce up. Next one is Amazon. Amazon hasn't really been moving as good as I thought it was going to move. Honestly, I thought we were going to get, more bullish trends, but now we're kind of looking like we're bearish overall with Amazon, how it's been moving the past couple of weeks. So that being said, I do want to look at Amazon at the downside, but hopefully we can make a bounce very soon. Amazon is a good long-term stock to get. This could be our buying opportunity, especially if we hit a bottom. With that being said, we have been bouncing off of that 227 level. So see how it reacts with that 227 to 228, because we have been bouncing off a few times with that. We almost even bounced off here. So keep the 228 level on your mind. And if it breaks below that, because right now we're kind of retesting it again. So tomorrow, or when market opens, we can retest it again and see how it reacts. If we break below it, probably even see it break below it and go down even more, and or we might bounce off of it and finally go to the upside. So that's how I'm looking at with Amazon. But that being said, that's the stocks that we're gonna look at for now. Every single day I make videos and I look at different stocks, and I kind of look at the same ones and different ones at the same time. The main ones is like Nvidia, Tesla, Spy, Apple. I look at the main ones and I try to add some other ones, but this is just how the week's gonna go. Some news to look at, and how to trade on the week, But with that being said, thanks for watching the video. Smash the like button, subscribe if you guys are new. Tell me what stocks you guys are looking at this week, and maybe I'll include it in my next video. Thank you for watching. Peace out.